Cheap Show time!
It's the price of shite.
Cheap Show time!
Welcome to Cheap Show. If there's something strange on your pinboard wall, well, who are you going to call? Paul Gannon's pin badge of Ghostbusters pins video on Cheap Shots this week. That was a good intro, wasn't it?
It was really one of the worst I've ever heard in my life.
Come here. Come here this morning.
Can we do the intro again, please?
No, I like that. I thought that was perfect. No notes. What was wrong with it?
It just sounded like a jumbled mess.
I thought it was very clear and concise. Do you want me to do it again?
I really do. I do think everyone
Right, okay.
does.
An action. Is there some strange neighbourhood who are you going to call on a pinboard badge? Paul Gannon.
You sound like someone who's got like an idiot savant.
Yeah.
Just say it clearly.
Can I ask why you're dressed as an extra from Billy Joel's Uptown Girl?
It's a great song.
I'm not saying I'm not saying anything wrong about the
It's
song.
a great song.
It's like you've got
And
this
let's
whole
just leave it at that.
You've got this whole thing going on with either
Dot
that look,
worker.
or dot worker,
I
or
love
like
it.
you know, background extra of a Bon Jovi video as well, that kind of thing. It kind of, or someone who escaped the set of The Warriors. Actually, got that. I'm not a complaint. It's just an observation. I like the blue hat. It's very daring for a man of your head.
Let's just say it clearly for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are you going to call?
Paul-
I'll say who are you going to
Okay.
call.
All right. Okay. If you've got Ghostbusters pin badges,
No, I'll say
on
it.
your bloody
I'll
pin-
say it.
Go on. Okay. You do it then.
I'm just trying to hold down a sneeze.
Oh. Here we go.
So do I just start by saying who are you going to call?
Yeah.
Who are you going to call? Who you gonna?
Who ya gonna call?
Who ya gonna?
Who ya gonna call?
Okay, hang on.
All right, here we go.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. Right, here we go. Hey, Paul Gannon's board of pins. So you saw a few episodes ago.
I'm checking out this video now, guys.
No,
I'll be back here.
having a little nap seat. Be careful of these.
Oh, yay!
Because you've got these, mate. You don't want that phone on your head from our previous episode.
Come on, mate.
So a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was, we did a video about my pin boards and all my badges and some of the more interesting ones. I gave it a cursory value, that board, and I reckon
We've had
easily,
this on another video.
Have we?
Yes.
£700. Right.
It keeps going up, by the way.
It might, yeah, because some of the badges I keep seeing on eBay for ridiculo prices.
Ridiculoco prisos.
Ridiculoco prices.
Absolutely ridiculoco.
Capriso.
Okay, so what are we doing on this video, Paul?
I also have a selection of pins based on my favourite film, Ghostbusters, and this week I thought I'd show you around the board and some of my favourite ones.
Okay, then, let's
All
have
right?
a look.
So here's the board. These have been collected over most of all my life, but a large percentage of these over the last 10 years of Cheap Show.
I've noticed the frequency with which you get a specialty Ghostbusters pin badge has gone up in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
He's got a problem, everyone.
Got a
Now, we're
problem.
going to start up here.
So, right.
40th anniversary Ghostbusters there.
Yeah, I'm just going to...
When was the 40th anniversary now?
It was last year, 2024.
Okay.
So this one just came from Forbidden Planet. It was just one of their pin badges, but it was unique. And weirdly, I see this on eBay going for like 20 quid.
Oh, that's
Actually, you
already going for a bit.
Yeah, but you can go to the store right now and buy it for like, I don't know, 7 or whatever it is. It's crazy.
Well, worth it.
This one I got in LA.
I don't find that badge doesn't really do much for me aesthetically. It's just a bit.
It is
basic.
what it is. It is what it is,
What's that
mate.
one below it?
That's Casper the Friendly Ghost.
As a Ghostbusters in the Ghostbusters symbol.
Yeah, because you know what's quite interesting about that is that during the making of Ghostbusters, they were sued by the people who made Casper.
Yes.
To say, you've ripped off our generic white ghost image. And I don't think they won the case, but there was a bit of contention about it. But I got this when I was in LA last time, because there's a woman in the marketplace downtown
Casper
taking off the mask.
has taken off the mask of the ghost.
Yeah. Moogly, his name is, by the way. The ghost in the logo is called Moogly.
Moogly.
Yeah.
And that's from the designer's notes, is
No, I believe Dan Aykroyd named that, because in the script he goes, it's a no thingy logo with a Moogly in the middle.
A Moogly.
I think that's in the script.
So it's
Please
Moogly.
correct me.
It's called Moogly now, but in the script it was
didn't
like
really have a name.
that. But it's like that class of ghosts are known as Mooglies. Is that right?
No, it's just the name of this particular one.
Yeah, but what did Dan Aykroyd say then?
In the script, it just says he describes the logo in the script.
And what does he say?
He just calls with a Moogly in the middle.
Moogly,
yeah,
see,
but
not a ghost
it's
called
just
Moogly.
the name of the ghost he gives it. But
A
importantly,
Moogly, when you say a Moogly, it's like a
shouldn't have
cat, or a dog. Do you see what I mean?
yeah, but it's not. It's like saying
You wouldn't say a Williams, a John, would you? You'd say
I'm
John.
saying a
You'd say
Moogly in the
Moogly.
middle.
Well, don't say a Moogly then, because it confuses me.
just the name of the
The
creature.
next badge, I hate that badge.
Well, no, because before we go any further, it's important to say that even though
A Moogly.
Dan Aykroyd in the script designed the idea for the logo, it was done by Michael C. Gross, who was a
The production designer for the film.
I think that was his job,
Yeah.
but he was a very famous. He worked on what's that magazine, National Lampoon. He designed the very famous cover of National Lampoon with the gun against the dog's head, saying if you don't buy this issue, the dog gets it.
Oh yeah, that's.
And he's like a well-known,
a different
noted
era.
designer. Yeah,
Right, yes.
But he came up with the
Okay.
logo.
Perhaps he wasn't the production designer on the film then.
So this one is Rust City, which was the shooting name for Afterlife. And what they've done there is they put a warning triangle with the ghost. And actually, to just skip ahead a bit, when I was in a ghost hunting club when I was a kid, we had the Spirit Squad, and the logo that I designed, which is going to be in my book.
Is triangular.
And that's it. So I think I should sue.
Oh, you've got the Spirit Squad one there.
Yeah, the one that I designed. Well, I designed, but then Voratoni, the CheapShow artist, refined it and made it actually palatable to the eye. But you see, you got that.
I like
and you
that
got
one better.
I like that one better. I mean, that was just a production logo.
Again, with some of these, Paul,
Yeah.
like this one you've got in the middle of the Terror Dog.
Yeah, I'll just show that
That's
one.
just not a badge anymore. But it's not a toy either.
No.
So what is it?
Well,
It's
this
a
is just...
decorative...
Here's what it is. It's a gimmick, because this is a Funko one.
Oh, yeah.
This one. And so it's a big design of their smaller regular design pin. So it's a novelty.
There was a smaller version,
In fact-
a real pin version.
If you take it off the back, there was a clasp which puts a little kickstand on, so you can rest it on a table like a kickstand.
Big chunk of metal, that
Yeah.
one, isn't it? God, you could really do some damage.
Yeah, but you see.
Oh,
we put a
nice.
little
It's got the
kickstand
official
on.
Ghostbusters at the back.
Oh, yeah, it's all official. Like, there's a few
Well, it's
unofficial
not
badges
official.
on here.
Well, the Casper one's unofficial.
Yeah, that's unofficial. What's the but that one is.
I like the Stay Puffed one.
This is like I think I got off Etsy. This is just someone
That's unofficial then.
designed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone just designed that based on the packaging of in the film,
Yeah.
the Stay Puft thing. But it's not really enamel, it's plastic, that one. But I did like the design. A few of these, like these are just weird
That must be one
knockoffs.
of the most famous fictional brands ever.
Yeah, it's up there with like Slurm from Futurama or Wonka bars. Wonka bars, you can imagine, are...
And Duff.
Duff, yeah, Duff's
Yeah,
a very
yeah,
good...
yeah.
You're not in shot at all.
Sorry.
And we want to keep that Billy
Duff
Joel
beer.
looking.
Come on, more badges.
No, come on. It's only been 7 minutes. This is fun. So, look. So let's go to this corner now. And out of all the... So here's where I get boring again. I've mentioned this before. Why are you tuning out? It's not fair. I have to pay attention to your fucking
You
sources.
don't though. You constantly
Yeah, but I still get engaged.
Constantly that you're not
still
engaged
get
at all.
engaged.
Fucking just talk about. You literally said I'm going to get boring now. That's when I check out. When someone announces they're going to be boring.
It's just that you see the logo usually faces in one particular direction, and yet, strictly speaking, the design of the red circle with the slash through it should look in the opposite direction. So it's very rare that I get a pin badge that bucks the trend and faces the European
Now,
way.
where did that come from?
Well, it's just a normal road sign, but it should face that way. The stripes
Where
should
did
go
you get that
way.
badge? Where was it made?
That was given to me by Ivenne, so I don't know where Ivenne got it, but Ivenne got it and sent it to me.
Possibly on the continent, because that's where Ivenne is.
Yeah, but she could have got it from online. I just don't know. This could have been banging around in the 80s, and it was a promotional item. I'll never know.
Can I have another look at the board, please?
Yeah, so I just want to
Now-
say that. So it bucks the trend of facing the other direction. This
Paul.
Beetlejuice.
Would it be fair to say you're probably more into Ghostbusters pin badges than you are into Ghostbusters movies these days?
And people. Most people.
No,
I love
I
these
didn't-
more than most people.
Right,
mate.
fine.
But yeah, I love these. I've got a few.
Oh, that's a good one. Is that again?
one?
That's a.
Oh yeah, that's like
Which
a
is-
Simpsons
it's a donut.
one.
It's got speckles. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, that one. I do like that one.
That is unofficial as well, isn't
Well, this is the thing. None of the badges I get because they're official. Sometimes I just like how they spin on the logo or the iconography.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
So the more interesting
it? You
the logo.
said all of them are official.
No, I didn't say that. I said these few were official that I was talking to
Okay.
at the time. So
What's this one where there's a little kid at the bottom of the?
oh, there's
the
Moogly
sign?
down there. So this
Moogly
one
down there.
where is it gone again? Sorry, that one is also the same designer as the one drinking high C drink there. See that one?
Ecto Cooler.
And I believe there's another one.
They're
Yeah,
just
this one.
variations.
No, that one as well with the saw cutting through the sign. This is by Crank Cave. They make Ghostbusters pins and badges and all sorts.
Yeah, so they're
very, very good. But they actually come from the real Ghostbusters cartoon. The interstitials between the ad breaks would go to the logo.
I remember those.
And they would cut to this, and he'd be like, "Hey, I gotta get out of
So
here."
he
come
actually
back."
was animated.
Yeah.
Moogly was animated. What do you think it was referred to as Moogly by the people making the animated series?
I have no idea, mate.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Interesting.
But I think it's interesting.
Or a Moogly.
But I do have before I go any further, there is a complaint. As much as I love all of this, most of the merch you can get is still based around the 1984 film. And I would quite frankly like to see more Ghostbusters 2 pictures. Like, for instance, imagine a pin badge of Vigo in the painting. You know, that would be a nice little pin badge,
That'd be
wouldn't
an
it?
excellent one.
Or the Scoleri brothers.
Do you have just a basic one of the Ghostbusters 2 logo where it's...
Yeah, it's...
Where's that? Moogly's got the 2. There. I know that's...
No, that's the one I designed.
That's
I'll get to that in a
upside
minute.
down.
There it is. That's
your
the
basic.
most... That's the most, like...
Ghostbusters 2.
There was a pin badge that came free with camera rolls of films in America, and it was similar to that, but a lot lower quality. So it wasn't as finely
You'd like to get
cut.
hold of that one.
Yeah, I would actually. I keep seeing it and go, bollocks, but actually, because it was so, it was everywhere. I'd like it to add to my board.
It's not that expensive then?
No,
Okay.
dirt cheap. My favourite pin badge of the logo is the original logo is this one, because this is the one I've literally had since the 80s. I can't remember who gave me it or what it does, but what I like about it is the design. Yes, it's an enamel pin badge, but it's got like a kind of see-through red coating that isn't thick paint, so you can see the metal underneath. So it gives it a kind of like special sparkle and shine. It won't come over on the very
It's
well.
a good quality, yes, I see what you mean. Yes, so it's a
like
sort
a
of
kind
almost
of paint glass kind of thing.
almost like a metallic effect on the red areas. Yeah.
It's nice.
All right, that's got to be 15 minutes now.
No, it's 11. How fucking stop counting? Puts me off and breaks my heart.
Oh, God.
What other pin badges are we? Oh, this one is a good one as well. Mondo, who do lots of interesting poses and designs. They did limited edition badges every now and then. They had some Terror Dogs, that's fine, but I like their logo, which is this one there, which is kind of a bit more abstract in its design, a little bit more, I don't even know what you want to say, like expressionistic.
Can I see?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, it's like got in shadow, Moogly's in shadow.
It's almost like Art Deco-y, kind of, ish, you know?
I like this nice Firehouse one.
I mean, I've got a lot of logos, but I don't have a
This
lot
is
of...
Ray's Occult Books. Now, where did that first...
Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters 2, you see the bookstore in that film?
Yeah, at the very beginning, because
When
that's
they
where
go and get him.
That's where Ray's working when everyone else is split up, and he's working there. And that's the bit where Bill Murray goes, "Where's Dana?" and he pinches his ear, and he goes, "Oh, it's Dana Barrett." So all that whole scene's set in there. But yeah,
And it also is in
lovely little
Frozen
thing, that one.
Empire. You see the bookstore again, don't you?
Yes, and actually in Afterlife, it's briefly in Afterlife.
Oh, is it really?
Because yeah, she phones him up and he's in the bookstore.
Oh,
and
of course, yeah.
It's weird. It's like Ghostbusters 2 isn't canon. Now it is. Now it isn't. Now it is. Make your mind up. I don't like those films. Right, next. What's another good one to talk about? Or there's me. Going back to like not enough pins of other films. Yes, there's some Afterlife ones, but I don't like them because they're just character badges, and I don't find much joy in those. It's like I'd like more iconography. So like there's a 2016 Ecto 1 just there, which is lovely. But I'd like a 2016 Proton Pack pin badge. Like where's that other one? Like this one here, which is a normal regular Proton Pack badge. If you can see that, just about. There you go. Anything else that tickles your fancy? Slime Square is just a comment that someone makes in Ghostbusters 2.
But it wasn't an actual sign in any of them.
It's just a nice little bit of thing.
Oh, and you've got a...
Planchette from a Ouija board.
with Do, Ray, Egon.
Yeah.
That's just a joke.
Although it says Do, Ray Egon, not Doe, and I think that's irrelevant.
Oh, that's a special Halloween Horror Nights one you got there.
When I went to LA last year...
Oh, you got it then?
I got that one
Did you go into the Halloween Horror Nights? You didn't,
No,
did you?
because there's no point in the
Yeah.
end. I was told if I wanted to wait 4 hours to go on the ride, then pay 60
But
quid extra.
where did you get the badge in that case?
The shop outside on City Walk.
That's the best
And it was a
place,
great thing, so I went on 30th of October, the day before Halloween, and nearly everything Halloween nights related, merch-wise, was 75% off.
Yeah, you said.
So I ended up like spending what would have been $150 and ended up being like 30. Cray. So that's why I got all these pins and a stupid fucking hat and everything. But yeah.
What's this one with all the Ghostbusters in little squares?
See, that's just another limited edition
Yeah.
design of the four. I mean, I don't have a
Four
lot of like.
original
I don't
Ghostbusters.
tend to like character pins. I like logos and iconography. I like the Ecto ones or the whatever, like the trap and stuff. You know? what I mean?
No, I don't like that one. I was just wondering what it was because
Yeah.
it's quite different from everything else.
There's a Frozen Empire pin badge
does
I like.
this lunchbox one open
Yeah.
up? Okay, let's see that then.
So this one was given to me by Pseudo Sapien, who I believe got it from a person who makes them on Etsy, and I'd like to get a few more of their pin badges.
Don't
But it's
break
based on the lunch boxes of the real Ghostbusters in the 80s. But if you open it up...
What's inside? A proton pack?
No, it's
Oh,
got
an ecto cooler.
high 8 drink, flask, sandwich.
High 8 is the ecto cooler, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, you're right.
High
sorry.
C.
High C, yeah,
Not
and
high
that's
eight.
why they're drinking one in that image there, because it was a real Ghostbusters related tie-in drink that had Slimer on.
And was it around for a few years?
Yes, it lasted longer than the cartoon series, I think.
did?
Yeah.
Mad.
Then they brought it back for when Ghostbusters came for its 25th birthday or something.
People must have liked the taste of it.
Yeah, a lot of kids growing up had a very emotive connection
But it was
to
basically just
it.
Sunny
Orange-
D, which was coloured green.
It was green orange juice,
Yeah,
I think,
green orange
basically.
juice, yeah.
So, lovely pin badges there. Ecto one. I'd like a few more variations on the
Can
Proton
I pick a
pack.
favourite to finish?
Yeah, go on, pick a favourite. Oh, that Ghost Core one, by the way. One last one.
That's very plain.
Well, no, the reason why I'm proud of this one is because not many people got a Ghost Corps Cadet one, I believe. When people were allowed to get their Ghostbusters fan franchise into the Ghost Corps production company official list of Ghostbusters franchise, it's a whole fucking thing. I wasn't part of one, and I couldn't get a special badge that they made to say you're part of a franchise, right?
Right.
But they sent me this cadet, Ghost Corps Cadet. So at least, if nothing else, I can say I'm a Ghost Corps Cadet.
You are indeed a cadet.
Ghost Corps is just the company that makes Ghostbusters
Oh, there's
licenses.
a Scream tie-in one.
Yeah, Scream, Beetlejuice. There's all like variations on it. Where's
Oh,
the
Beetlejuice up there.
Yeah. Again, I like the Frozen Empire pin because it's like sparkly and it's blue for the ice. So, that's quite nice as well.
I think my favourite pin,
Yeah.
just in terms of wanting to wear it,
There's that weird
I
thing.
like that Stay Puffed one.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I like the Stay Puffed one because it's got like a proper sort of trademark sort of vibe to it. I think I'll go for that, Paul.
Yeah,
I think I'll go for that.
I mean, that's my favourite just of all of them. This one. Like
It's
the
your
old
oldest one, your first one.
It means the most to me.
Can I just ask, what's this coin thing?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
Ghost Core?
No, so this one here, it's much more than I was told when I went to fucking buy it online. But effectively, at Frozen Empire, there is a agency called the Manhattan Adventure Society. It's like a 14 kind of group. At the beginning, remember, they're all frozen. And they're all frozen in that room.
But that's not going to go anywhere. It didn't make enough money.
No, it doesn't matter about that. It was just a facet of the story.
Okay.
That there was this Victorian adventurers group.
Yes, I remember.
And that was the logo of it. And one of those did exist in Manhattan. There were a few adventurers groups in Manhattans. So this wasn't completely fictional. There was a bit of truth. Now, just very quickly, this one here, which is an amalgamation of the logo from 1 and 2, was something I threw together, and then someone very kindly did a 3D print of it. But it's plastic, so if anyone would like to make an enamel pin badge, I would like that. That would be nice.
That's not as good as your Spectralizers one or whatever.
Spirit Squad. Yeah, the triangle one.
That's a really lovely design, that one.
Yeah, it looks brilliant, for the work that Tony's done to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, that's it in a nutshell, really. Oh,
All right,
part of
then.
the gold one. That was another limited edition one that I thought would be super rare, but now you can get it dirt cheap, but it's just a logo.
Okay,
and gold.
yeah, they're all badges for
Ghostbusters
sure.
2 with
yeah,
Vigo.
they're badges.
That was sent to the
Ghostbusters
podcasters.
badges, everyone.
Anything else? Ghostbusters 2? No. So there you go. Peek over the top, it'll make a good thumbnail.
It won't.
Do it again. Come on, do it
Look,
again.
this is
do
like
it again.
Mr.
Do it
Beast.
again. Do it again.
It's
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
It's like
Thank you.
Mr. Beast or something.
See, that's all you need to do. Ah, good, that will teach you. Right, so every now and then on Cheap Show we have less funny episodes, but ones that I get to show off my badges. So join us in a few weeks' time where we're going to go through each and every single badge
No, we're
on my
not.
wall over
No,
there,
we're
one by
not.
one, in minute forensic detail.
I like
And,
badges.
Well, aren't you special? Mr. Special McBum Special, eh? Mr. Badges. Oh, you want to talk about your badges? Not your time. How about you bring your badges next
will,
time?
okay.
How about we have an Eli Badges video and I'll complain and sit back
you
and
know
go,
what?
huffity huff.
You know what works better is to have them on a small board that you can hold up like that. Because when you had it back here,
Why
we
didn't you
couldn't
have this discussion before we filmed?
I didn't realise.
Why do you do
it
this?
works well, that
Why,
video.
rather than help build this show to be better,
Oh,
do you
God,
criticise
here we go.
after the fact?
I'm not.
You
That
always
wasn't
do
a
it.
criticism.
You always do it. It's like, oh, mate, that was shit. That you should have done this. All
It
right,
wasn't
where was
a
that?
criticism.
Where it was?
I wasn't criticising.
You were. You were criticising
I was
the production
not.
of these videos.
I
How
was
fucking
not.
dare you?
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
He's a
He's
dick.
ruined this
He's
now.
a dickhead.
I had a very good one. Send me your pin badges if you've got
I
them.
was
I'll
saying
have
it
them.
worked well, and I was saying that's what we should
There was a
use
pin-
going forward.
there was a
'cause it
pin
works so
trail
well.
one, which
How
is
is that
bronze and black.
criticising? It's not.
Which I want to
It's
get
not
hold of.
fucking
If anyone got the
criticising
bronze and
anything.
black Ghostbusters logo. See you next time, everyone, for Eli's source something or other, probably, and I'll have to be interested in that.
Fuck off.
I have to be happy with that way. Well done. Butler. It's a good game. Worst ending we've ever done?
I don't know, Paul. I don't know anymore. Just don't
I know
know
how to
anymore.
do it. Hang on.
That'll do nicely.
No,
that's not. That's don't end like
I had
that.
all those necks come in then as well. That was horrible.
Just end it. Are you going to edit it?
This might be all in. In fact, it is going to be all in.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was terrible.
What, the whole thing or just the ending?
Everything. Just the ending. Just cut the ending off. We've already said bye before you did that bit.
You know I'm going to keep this bit in though still, right?